Hey guys, what is sleep? I don't know what sleep is. Another review I'm filming really late in the day / early in the morning I am doing a review of, I just said of, Nightwing issue 20. I got this for $2.99 at my local comic book shop. And my camera is dying, so gonna have to try to speed this up as much as I can since I tend to talk a lot. As always, the first part of this review will be 110% spoiler free, and I'll warn you guys before I start spoiling anything. So, overall opinion, I really like this comic, and I think it's 110% worth picking up. I'm so sorry I'm doing this review so late, by the way. But yes, this is a great, I really like this. It's not like, I don't know, I won't say it's remarkable, but it's just one of those comics that's really well written, and I don't regret at all picking it up. And there was enough action to keep it exciting, and then there was enough talk and dialogue to keep you interested. So I really enjoyed it. I just thought it was very well put together, very well made, and has you really excited for what's going to happen next, for like the latest update in Dick Grayson's magical adventure. I don't know what that was, but yes. So that is my overall opinion. I say yes, pick it up. I think this was a great comic, and I'll give you guys a chance to X out before I start spoiling anything. So yeah, my awkward moment of silence where I look around the room awkwardly while giving you guys a chance to X out. That should be long enough. Yes, so in case I'm being vague in some parts, it's because I don't want to spoil everything. So once again, I think I'm going to show this in every comic I have that has it. The advertisement for Arrow. I haven't seen the topless advertising yet. It's usually him in the full costume. Very, very angry. But that has nothing to do with this. So there's Dick Grayson and his, I love how in like every pose you see a Dick Grayson in comics when he's in his Nightwing gear. It's like him either making a fabulous pose or contorting his body weirdly. And he is in Chicago right now, looking for I should have looked up how the heck he say his name. He heard the man who killed his parents has come back to life and maybe in Chicago, so he is looking for him. And this is the aftermath of where it left off in Nightwing issue 19, which I didn't do a review on. I'm really sorry, but it's really good, and I recommend picking it up, especially to understand what happens in this. He is sharing an apartment with Michael, and revealed in this issue, Joey, I believe is her name. And so he goes to lay down after a rough night, and he wakes up with a foot in his chest and a bat raised to his face. Totally normal. Happens to everyone all the time, because Joey thinks he broke in. She has no idea that the apartment was rented to someone else until Michael tells her. And she apologizes, and Dick Grayson goes to bed in Michael's room, I think. Michael offers him his room. And then he's woken up by Joey again, who is throwing a ball against the wall, I believe, to work out her frustrations. And I'll read her kind of dialogue. People are stupid. This company didn't listen to me when I said it was totally risky to store the password in their database as clear text. Now they want to bring me back on the project because someone broke in, and they're sending, "We're sorry, we lost your credit card information," emails to millions of people. And of course they think it's this prankster hacker because he's the new hotness in computer crime right now, when in reality it was just a 17-year-old kid who, I woke you up, didn't I? Oh man, we're so not getting off to a good start. This is like my type of luck. I would be that person. I feel for this person. I feel for you. But yes, Prankster is kind of the newest villain in the Nightwing comics, and I find him actually very interesting, and I'm very kind of happy that the Prankster's in it because I think it's an interesting character. And Dick Grayson said he's just happy that he didn't wake up with a bat raised to his face again. And Joey offers him her room, and he says he couldn't do that, but she said, it's no big deal. Besides, Dick Grayson already paid, which means she doesn't have to. And he asks if she's sure that's okay, and she says, yes, it's totally okay, and he says he appreciates it. And then he has a meeting with Johnny Spade, who's kind of his inside man, which a lot of the members of the Bat family seem to have, like inside men to tell them their information. And here is Dick Grayson's fabulous pose again, and I'm gonna have to read you guys my favorite line in this. It's Johnny Spade, right? Am I just getting every name wrong? I always get names wrong, so if I get names wrong, can I get like a free pass? But Johnny says, "Is the first rule of the Mask Club picking terribly inaccessible places to meet? Because if so, then congratulations, you're surely keeping your membership." And Dick Grayson says, "Actually, that's rule number 3. It comes right after personal tragedy and boxer briefs." I love Dick Grayson. This is one of the reasons Nightwing is my second favorite DC New 52 title. So Johnny makes a deal with him. We play one hand. If you win, I tell you what I know. And Dick Grayson asks what if he wins, and he says, "Then you tell me why you want him." And Nightwing asks, "Why is that of value to him?" And he says, "Everything is of value to him. So is it a deal, or should I start looking for an elevator?" So Dick Grayson agrees, but this guy doesn't know just how good he is at reading, like, body language. And what he says is, so he's giving him the information he knows on Tony. Is it Zuko, or is it, like, I think it's Zuko. I'm so bad at this. Zuko? I don't think it's Zuko. I don't know. And, so Dick Grayson wins the hand game, and he says, and Johnny says, "I spent 12 hours in card games last night. Had a nice little streak going. Only lost one hand to a guy wanting to know why downtown's called The Loop." Can you believe it? Idiot wasted a play on something he could have typed into a search engine. Incredible. Well, maybe he didn't have a computer. You privileged jerk. No, you privileged jerk. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, a few hours in and I still had nothing, so I changed what I was looking for. And Dick Grayson asks, "What does he mean?" "Well, you said you had a throwaway email address for Zuko. It pointed you to Chicago, but beyond that, it was a dead end. That got me thinking about who it wouldn't be a dead end for. 9 hands later, I found a security guard who got warned to call in sick tonight. 3 hands after, I got him to say why. Tell me, what have you heard about the prankster?" Yeah. No, I kind of like the prankster. Kind of a weird, like, I thought he would be a lot more like, it's a he, right? I thought he would be a lot more like the Joker than he is. So it shows him kind of messing with this one guy. I'm not going to say everything that happens, and then fabulous Dick Grayson breaks in. Fabulously saves someone. Fabulously poses. And a fight ensues. Kind of almost a brain versus brawn type thing. And Dick Grayson gets trapped, and what the prankster says is, "You surprised me tonight, Nightwing. You're the first to do that, assuming you are Nightwing. You match the pictures I've seen of him anyway. For the sake of what comes next, I'm going to assume that you are. It appears there are 2 ways out for you, both in the form of access hatches. However, one of the hatches will release enough oxygen to explode the fire at your feet, killing you instantly. The game is simple, Nightwing. In order to choose the correct hatch, you need to be able to see." Which is fitting after all. This is a city that hates masks, so in order to get out alive, all you have to do is take off yours for the camera. And then it says next issue, Nightwing and Prankster allies, and then the dramatic, like, ... and the dramatic, like, question mark, exclamation point. Feel the dramatics. But yeah, I really liked this comic. I thought it was interesting, kept my attention, and so yeah. I highly recommend this. I thought it was a fun, interesting read, and so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Tried to make it a bit faster than my last ones, and I'm hoping this is the latest review I've ever filmed. It's official. I'm a little crazy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and hope I made sense and everything since it is so late. But yeah, bye everyone. Thanks for watching.